What's up, everybody? I am doing another Bloodywood song. This is an older one, and it's actually one I haven't heard yet. I got the album, Rock Shock, I believe. So I have their, basically their one album that's been released. But this is an older one. I think this is from like 2018, 2019. So I'm excited to get into it. Wandanamalu. To those of you, I believe that's Telugu. So to those of you who speak any Telugu, I know a few words. I don't really know any Hindi. I apologize. I'd like to learn Hindi. I think it's an interesting language, but I did start doing it on Duolingo. I started trying to learn it and how to write it. But yeah, my Hindi is not very significant. Anyway, this is Bloodywood. This song is ARI with Raul Kerr, and we'll get into it in just a second. But before I do, two things. I am not a professional reviewer. I am not an expert. I am not a vocal coach. I just review songs, and I try to give an honest reaction to them. I know a little bit about music, but not a lot, okay? The other thing is, please don't be a dick. If you don't like this kind of music, that's okay. If you don't like me, that's okay. You don't have to. But I try to be respectful. I try to be thoughtful when I review things. And I would just ask that you be thoughtful when you leave a comment. If you disagree with me, that's fine. But let's just try to keep it respectful. All right? With that in mind, let's get right into it. So this is ARI featuring Raul Kerr. Boy, I don't know why I can't say that. I got my coffee. It's Bloodywood. Here we go.
City's the daisy grind, taught to battle with my fists as much as my mind said. Oh, if you hear, you know, we got more drama than HBO. And fuck front row seats with the show. So step into the scene if you're ready to go. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Show us what you got. Are you ready now? Show us what you got. We're gonna show you what we got. We're Indian, so you know we make it hot.
Hi guys, this is Karan from BLOODYWOOD. If you like our stuff, hit that subscribe button. Check out the rest of our videos. Leave a comment below and tell us how much we suck. This song is available on iTunes, Amazon and Google Play. It's a part of the 5-track Punjabi EP. We're left with one more song. If you love what we do and want to support us, you can do that via Patreon. For as less as $1 per month, you get access to all of our songs. Huge shout out to Rahul, the rapper in this video. He's an amazing rapper and an amazing lyricist. So I'm gonna leave a link to his stuff below. Shout out to the Master Academy of Dance crew. We literally met them while shooting our own video. Asked them whether they want to be a part of it, and within 10 minutes they choreographed something just for us. How amazing is that? If you've got a suggestion for what you want to hear from us next, leave it in the comments below. We'll see you next time. Bye bye.
Okay, cool. That was interesting. So Raul, I guess, was not a part of the band originally, but now he seems to be the front man. I like this one. This is... I love the energy that they bring on pretty much everything, right? They're kind of new metal. They're kind of rap metal, which I think takes a lot of shit. I like it as a genre. It's not always done well, but I've always liked the energy that you get because rap and metal both have similar kinds of aggressive energy, right? And they often deal with some of the same kinds of societal issues. Obviously, metal doesn't tend to deal with race issues nearly as much as rap does, but the same sort of fight against the system. So I like it. I like the way they mash it up. I say this in every BLOODYWOOD video I do, but I love the traditional instrumentation. I think that's awesome. I love, you'll notice I do a lot of bands that incorporate that traditional instrumentation as opposed to just modern metal. Because I think it creates a really interesting sound. It brings a new dimension to it. I will say I love India. It's one of the places that I would not mind living as as an expat. If I had the opportunity to move and live in India, I would be happy to do it. It's a beautiful country. People from the U.S. don't really understand. And I don't understand, all right? I certainly don't understand on a deep level. But I understand a little bit about India. There are 27 states, which is, a little bit more than half as many as we have in the U.S. The difference being, for my English-speaking listeners, that every state in India has at least one official language that's their own language, plus regional languages, plus Hindi, which is like the national language, although I would say the farther out you go into villages, maybe the less people you find who speak Hindi. That's been my experience anyway. When we were in Andhra Pradesh, most of the people we were around spoke Telugu. Some people would have spoken a little Tamil, and a lot of people would speak some Hindi. But if you are in Andhra Pradesh and you're not really, someone with a lot of schooling necessarily, you're probably going to speak mainly Telugu. We're talking about the difference between, like, if you went from Indiana to Illinois, or Ohio to Virginia or West Virginia, you would not be able to understand anybody that is native to Virginia or West Virginia, right? You cross the border from Indiana to Illinois, and it's not a different dialect. It's not a different, some of the syntax is different. It's just a completely different language. So India is an interesting country because it's a united country, right? It's one country made up of 27 states, but those states, they don't have the same cultural backgrounds necessarily that a lot of U.S. states do, right? There are a lot of things if you go from the West Coast to the East Coast in America, most of the culture is going to be pretty similar, right? You're going to have regional stuff, but everybody speaks the same language with a few exceptions of slang, regional stuff, and everybody shares kind of the same background, right? Whether or not you are like a sports fan, you know about the NFL. Whether or not you are a big music fan, you know about I don't know, Taylor Swift, right? India is a lot different than that. 1.8, I don't know how many billion people there are in India. And so many different cultures, which is very, very exciting. The energy in India, just like walking down the street, I don't know if I have ADHD. I'm a little bit scattered from time to time, but my eyes were just like this the whole time. I'm just trying to see everything because there's so much going on. It's crazy. It is crazy how busy everything is all the time. The driving, which you saw a little bit of in the video, the Indian roads are so exciting. They're so dangerous. But it's just like you just drive in the middle, at least where we were. You know, we were on the national highway driving from Amalapuram, which is in Andhra Pradesh, up to Vizag. I don't remember what state Vizag is in. My apologies. But we were driving up to Vizag or Vishakhapatnam on the national highway. And we had people coming toward us the wrong way on the national highway. It's just a different concept of how you get from point A to point B out there. And it's beautiful. I love it. And it makes me really sad to see what's happening right now. I am not fully informed about all that's happening politically, socially in India. But I know enough of what's going on to be disheartened, right? I love India, and I don't like the direction that it seems like the politicians in charge are taking it. And some people are happy to go along with it. There are plenty of Hindu nationalists who aren't in the government who support what Modi is doing. But I would love to see some change, some positive change. I don't know what the odds of that are. I don't know what the chances of getting someone new in, getting some new societal efforts underway. But I know that non-Hindus are currently having a pretty rough time, pretty much all over. So I like his no flag shirt, right? I am very much a let people live, just let people live. That's kind of my philosophy. So I hate to see what's going on to a country that I really love. So my thoughts are with the people of India as things are kind of nasty right now. So let's hope for change. With that said, I think I'm done here. Have a good day, everybody. Drink lots of water. Get plenty of sleep. And be nice to each other. It's a tough world out there. So just try to be nice. You never know what somebody is dealing with.